Hey guys, welcome to Jess Pinoy Investing, our road for retirement. I hope everyone is doing well. So in today's video, I just want to give you a quick update of my short trade and profit taking for the Opendoor stocks. So if you watch my video in the past 2 days, I told you that I purchased a number of shares in Opendoor when I see that the fluctuation in terms of the price of Opendoor is really interesting. And I also watch some of the videos and read some articles regarding this company. And I found that there's a possibility that I could take a quick profit on this company. And luckily, it actually gave me some at least profit that I that added to my portfolio. So let me share to you what are the transactions that I did and how much is the total that I gained for a few days of trading in this company. So all right. So what are the transactions I did that at least gave me a short-term trade profit? So as you can see, in August 15, I purchased a total of 2,000 shares of Opendoor. So the first purchase I made is having a cost basis of $3.34 per share. And then the second 1,000 shares is having a $3.48 of cost basis. So in August 19, when I see that I had an opportunity to take some profit, even it's small, it's still profit, right? So I sold the 1,000 shares at $3.62 per share. That gives me around $283.80. And then in August 22nd, when I see that the price again is pushed and going higher, I sold the 1,000 shares for $4.25 per share. So then again, it gave me $772.50 I mean 50 cents. And then on the same day, when I see that the price went back down to the $3 level, if you can see, I purchased back 1,000 shares at $3.61. So of course, this is not always 100%. This kind of strategy is not 100%, will work. It depends, of course, on the timing, on when you will purchase the stocks with the lower price, and at the same time uh, combined with trying to search what are the catalysts about the company that may push the price higher. So as you can see, in August 25, I sold out the 1,000 shares for $5.67. I believe this is the almost all-time high of Opendoor stocks. Actually, the all-time high, I think it reached about $5.80 per share. So that actually gave me an additional $2,000 profit. So in total, I have a profit of $3,100 in these three transactions. So maybe some of the questions from you guys is that how did I decide whether to sell that position um, with that price? So I'm not really using any like a trader kind of software or indicators. It's just I think this is not the first time that I have this kind of short-term gains or profit based on price action. So I decide to sell a position, especially if it's just a short-term trade. Of course, this is my short-term trade. My other position is for long-term, which I'm not actually selling them in let's say days or weeks. So those long-term positions are just locked in my portfolio. So in this case, I'm just actually observing the price action of Opendoor, in August 25. Um, and I see that whenever the price is trying to break the $5 and 50 or 60 cents, it always go back down actually. So I feel that day that, because I think around, I think three times that the share price of Opendoor tried to break the $5.50 level. So the first time it tried to $5.50, and then it went back down to like $4.90, and then again on the same day it tries to break the $5.78, and again it was rejected, and it goes back down to a level of $4.99. And then there's another third time actually that it even pushed and tried to break that $5.80 per share. And at that timing, the share price was rejected and went back down again to the $4 level. So when I noticed that kind of rejection, I immediately decided to kind of sell my position, all of the 1,000 shares, when it is about $5, I think 68 cents. And actually, when I sold that, it's the price that was sold is around $5.67. So I did not regret to sell all of the positions, the remaining 1,000 positions on that day, because I already have a short-term gain. So this again gave me a total of 3,100, right? So after that transactions, I still have uh, remaining of, when I sold that position, then I still have 1,000 shares, I think, that I purchased after that. And today the remaining shares that I still have in my, I mean, active in my position, is total to 500 shares. So basically, this amount now in my portfolio is, they call it house money, because it's already been my profit, right? So my profit here is 3,100, and the total investment that is still sitting in my position in my portfolio for Opendoor is less than my profit actually. So it's $2,325. So it's a win for me. I'm just lucky that I decided to sell my position, where after that actually this week it started to kind of calm down. The price action started to slow down. So it's, I think it's almost common to some other stocks that are speculative, or shall we say being hyped by the news or some of the uh, company conditions, that that the stocks that are being shorted, it's very common kind of price action. So based on that pattern, I try to take advantage, and at least take the some profits, right? So it's really I'm happy with that profit that I have, and I'm still keeping my 500 shares on this company, just because I still believe that this company will have a future in terms of their business uh, strategy. So like what I mentioned in my other video, Opendoor is uh, using the AI based technology, which will definitely help them uh, to become more profitable in the future. So that's why I didn't sell everything. I'm still keeping some of the shares. So my strategy is to keep these 500 shares with cost basis of $4.65. And if for some reason, maybe after a couple of days, or weeks or maybe next month, if I see that the share price of Opendoor will again goes back to the $3 level share price, then I may decide to add back another 500 shares so that I can have a complete like 1,000 shares of Opendoor with more lower cost basis. So that's my strategy, guys, for this company. I already have short-term profit, which I'm happy with, and I will keep my existing investment for 500 shares, and I will keep you posted in my next move for this short-term trade on my in my portfolio. So it depends on what's gonna be the news and the new kind of strategy of the business. I will decide whether I'm going to add more shares or I'll just keep whatever the current 500 shares that I have in my portfolio. So I hope this video, guys, help you, uh, give you some kind of simple strategy on how to see a specific stocks that you can get some short-term trade. Of course, I'm not a trader. I'm just doing this kind of short-term buy and sell transactions based on what I actually see from the price actions, and at the same time what I also research on the company. So based on my past kind of transactions that I gain some short-term profit, I see the common kind of behavior whenever you are uh, trading these the shorted companies or the hype companies. um, it's always like a quick fluctuation of the price. So if you can see the opportunity of the share price that you can get in, and at the same time, if you can do more research regarding the company's you know condition, what are their plans and what could be the possible catalyst, at least you can get an idea if whether the price action will move higher, or the price action may slow down in a very short amount of time. So actually, if you can see in these transactions, it only happens, I think, within few days, right? My transactions is I bought it on this August 15, and then I sold it on August 19. It's less than a week of transaction. Then I was able to catch a few gains, and that will be added to my portfolio. And I'm going to roll out those gains again into a different stocks investments or some dividend investments. So I hope you learn a simple trick or strategy on this video, guys. Of course, like what I said, this is not 100% strategy that will work. It really needs your focus on trying to understand whether the share price that you are buying is reasonable or not, and at the same time trying to understand what happened to the company, why the share price really is crashing, and why it is very volatile, right? What are the assumptions and what are the news that is actually affecting the share price volatility. So it's just a simple sharing, guys, of my trade. So if you also happen to have some profit and you try to trade in open door stocks, please share in the comments how many shares did you buy, how many shares did you sell, and approximate like the profit that you take in this company. Even if it's not the open door, maybe you have some other companies that you trade for the short term and you have similar strategy. Please share us your story, guys, and it's really interesting to hear what are the different investing and trading strategies that help uh, us to at least take some some profits and help grow our portfolio. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Jess Pinoy Investing. Please subscribe, and you can see some of my personal thoughts and opinions on different stocks that I see uh, is having a good future and good fundamentals of the business. And also, I'm sharing some of the uh, stocks or ETFs that I'm buying, and I'm also investing in my portfolio that will help grow my investments. And again, our goal for this channel actually is for everyone to grow your investment portfolio and to achieve our early retirement. So if you are my existing subscriber, again, thank you very much, guys, for following my channel and supporting the videos that I'm publishing, and also for always engaging in the comments. I really appreciate that, and I hope that your portfolio also is growing. Please tell us the stories on your investment, how it is growing, and if you are already successful in your investment or your trading and you are reaching your early retirement, I would really love to hear your story, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you in my next video. God bless.